Welcome to Albion War Reports, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is January 5th, 2021, and I am your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are currently on a 15-minute delay while we watch Scoia'tael versus Surf. Robin, what's going on here?
The all-out war has sparked once again, Shozen.
I was concerned when Sunday was so quiet, and, you can't really do much on Sunday after Invasion Day, but it has really kicked off the last 2 days. We've seen a lot of action, and I am under the impression we're going to get more later today in the great engagement by Dominant himself, going in and, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Scoia'tael or Poe go down. I see a brave collective in there as well.
That was a great engagement. The Avabo little bomb squad over the wall as well. And looks like we're going to have Sun coming up on the western side. So both sides having two flanks here. Surf, obviously, Tidal on the eastern side. Looks like they're going in for a re-engagement. Dominant landing a massive stun here. That's going to be a massive damnation. And there it goes. It's going to be a faux deletion onto a PoE. That was brutal. Disgusting.
Well done by Surf. Oh, they're coming in through the other side. This could be rough. Dominant's got to regroup his boys, get a clear wall going quickly because he's losing members left, right, and center. Well, mostly left, but he needs to get re-engaged here quickly. Finding another choke, maybe clear this up, put some pressure on, make sure your back line is guarded.
Yep, and I mean, Dominant should have read there that Sun just burned all their defenses coming into that choke point for no reason at all. And I was expecting a full push out the western side onto Sun and just wrap that up real quick.
Well, it looks like they're wrapping towards
the
Scoia'tael.
eastern side is...
Oh, what happened over here? There are just corpses of the Brave Collective all over the ground. Man, well done by Surf and Tidal today, taking care of business on a two-front war.
Yeah, the question is for Dominant, when do you pull out of your safety net of the territory? When you, look how many dead bodies are on the ground. Surely you're thinking to yourself, should we go for a full push here and just get this done and dusted? Or are you going to allow PoE to regroup? You got 17 minutes until the territory action kicks off here, where territories are claimable or you can defend them. So... surely getting a full wipe probably would have been the better option for Dominant and the boys, but it looks like they're going to be playing it pretty safe today and just chill out in Stone Lake Fields. It's a level 1 territory here, tucked away in the center. Actually, no, it's a 1500 time slot territory, so it doesn't even matter if they were going to hold defensives or not. They should have just fully pushed that. And looks like BA, I don't know if they were taking casualties. We also have Last Warn on the western side.
Elevate has also caught up to PoE, back on the other zones that we were just watching. I saw very few PoE willing to engage, but Momono did catch a couple of guys.
Looks like Blue Army going for a bomb over the wall raid. They're not that new. They know their spacing when it comes to territories. They know where to stand and how to counter engage. Sadly, not enough DPS to hit the retreating clumps of Blue Army on the wall.
Well, Blue Army is kind of staying back just enough. They're doing a good job of using the distances. You don't want to just hug that wall too close because, yeah, somebody can throw down a carpet, chase after you real quick, and bomb your squad. And you don't want that to happen. This is a very slow entrance from BA, trying to maybe bait something out, I hope.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening the new here. BA? I mean, look at this fully engaged raid group. Mojo looking for a return engagement with his soul side. He's going to get pummeled though by the ranged DPS. Castaigne and the boys go down on the front line. I believe Mojo only lived because he popped his cleric cow.
Well, he knows how to use his defensives. Good job. He might need to teach that to Castaigne.
Yeah, and the rest of the men that fell. Oh well, I'm sure BA are used to wiping, considering they wiped 3 times yesterday on this time slot to FBI and WMD.
What's with the recent love of BA of your Robin?
What's that?
What's with the recent
He doesn't like
love
hand holding, and BA's been doing a lot of it, and so he's a little tense.
I see.
He doesn't like running 15 zones to just run 15 zones home, and he's been doing quite a bit of that. BA frontline.
I had to buy a new mouse. The left button of my mouse died.
From clicking to go to the
All
next
those
zone.
zones. Yep.
Yeah.
And look at this.
And this
BA
engagement.
falling right back into the same trap once again. But the return engagement, though, onto raid this time is going to be impactful enough to just push them back off the wall. It looks like Blue Army isn't choosing to actually engage into the territory.
They lost 2 at the wall, too. So that was not all in favor of BA. BA lost 2 guys at the wall, just a little bit north of our position.
On the western side, Africa now and Last Warren are attacking that same territory. So it's a 2-side push against raid here.
So LW and BA working together once again.
Yep.
Bringing back the Squawk Alliance.
So they're official allies in the same sense that Raid and Black Order are official allies that we were talking about yesterday.
But aren't BA and Black Order official allies?
No.
Unofficial allies.
Correct.
Okay.
So a member of BA can always attack a member of Black Order anywhere.
Until Shiro tells them to stop.
Unless it's at their CTA.
Oh, okay.
But with Blue Army and Last Warn, you cannot attack anyone anywhere at any time.
Oh, except for when you're both attacking the same castle because neither of these guys pay attention to name tags.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Looks like Africa now is actually getting a little bit deep on the western side here. Just edging up just a little bit. Gonna pull back, though, to the eastern side. I don't know if any more action is happening in the rest of the world.
There's been a bit of... Oh, actually, I think I just lost the guy I'm following. Hopefully he didn't die. I may have missed that. Nope, they're on the run. Never mind. Echo of
Hop on
Silence is
Dominant,
currently
actually. We actually have PvP engagements instead of just standing and looking at each
other.
other.
Right, I'll take a look.
For a wall. It looks like PoE and the Surf Boys at it once again. Surf.
Oh, wow.
Pounding away onto Sun's front line here. Looks like it's going to be a push down the wall. And Rage Control also on the field just to the north of the road, I believe. Dominant and the boys crashing it over the top. Retreating members of Sun. Perfect engagement by Dominant with the slowing charge follow-up. And look at that clump just stood there. Permafrost deletion on top. And Sun are in full retreat to the western side.
They got to get this group going south here. There's more Sun alts over there. I don't know if they're all in comms because they're not running away properly. Here we go. Now Dominant getting his boys to go south. They have a shot at... Kushari and the Mammoth here from Sun. That could be a good prize. They've got quite a bit of distance to cover before they get out of here. But it looks like they're going to get out.
He has the northeast door, but I believe it might be cluster queued. But then again, he can cluster queue jump out of the zones. So I don't think Surf are going to be able to claim this command mammoth, unfortunately.
All right, we do have action now back on the castle as there's a lot of fighting going on here. I'm sorry, the territory with BA, Raid, and LW. There's a lot of engagements going in as BA and LW are crashing into the castle right now. Lots of Raid movement.
Yep, here comes the return engagement onto King Mojo and the boys. Blue Army pulling all the way back out as those Avabos snipe at the back line of Blue Army. Looks like there's going to be a nice Camland clump. Sadly, not enough follow-up damage. Now Blue Army sprinting in. Night Helms are popped. There it comes. Massive Camlands on the front line. Damnation does hit with the Pierce, and they're using offensive locuses for this engagement. But look at that. Just not enough damage output at all from Blue Army. Perfect defenses coming down from Raid, but they're getting hit on the
other side by
side.
LW, and they don't have their defensives now. Now is the time for BA to come back in and hit them again.
But it looks like they're choosing to rotate and bomb over the wall. That was a bad play by Blue Army on this. Only one or two members getting
kills.
I mean, they could have got a whole entire group.
They could have just crushed it. Yeah, had they gone in through the eastern flank there, it was complete disarray by Raid for a moment there. They've stabilized now. They have held LW off.
That's like a Mojo trying to creep up this choke point here. South.
This is not the one. I hate this choke trying to get in on this. It's such a long walk. I guess Mojo doesn't like it either. He's going to bring his guys back around to the east. Let's see if Africa now is engaging from the west. And he is. He's engaged into the territory. his boys didn't follow very well. We have about a dozen inside the territory, engaged about against the same of raid, with many more over the walls.
All right, I am back, I think.
Did you get
Computer
knocked
just-
off again?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Weird.
what's going on today?
I do not know. I just closed a bunch of programs in my back end. Hopefully that's going to fix it. But Raid are pushing out on the northeast side of the territory here. Actually, this could be a really nice engagement if Blue Army get a catch on this group. Very clumped up group of Raid, but nope. Looks like Blue Army getting caught off guard with the return engagement.
I don't know. Blue Army's having a really hard time engaging against raid, using Last Warn to their benefit, and same for Last Warn, I would say, in a lot of ways. Although that engagement definitely in favor of Blue Army, as we see what looks like 6 or 7 different members of raid going down there.
Yep, and now look at this. Raider split west towards the tower and north outside of like the grouping, so they are completely split in half now. A lot of miscommunication, I believe, on where they would, like, the shot caller wants the group to go. And it looks like Blue Army are going to take full advantage of this. Faux steamroll into the center of the territory where these battle mounts are currently standing. Brimstone's raining down on top of those beetles. Maybe 1 or 2 getting dismounted. A lot of members going down. Raid looking for a return engagement. They're going to be using that split off group to the north to hit the back lines of Blue Army. They're going to be able to survive, though, this next cooldown rotation. But at the moment, it's
Africa
some
now
very
went
strong.
down. So
What's that?
Africa now is down for the last one, guys. So they have a
Oh,
little
no.
bit of a situation on the other side to deal with as well.
Well, if raid can figure that out, that would be the time to engage on either one of these two forces and try to push it over. Knock one down, and I think you defeat both right now.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna quickly hop around to make sure we're not missing any major content. A lot of people standing around at the moment, just securing some of those locations to claim in terms of territories. Don't want to miss a lot of the juicy
It looks like
action.
raid is pulling out. I'm on Artista here and the Mammoth, and he's above the territory to the west. I don't know. Is he circling back around, or maybe he is leading the reinforcements?
Might be leading reinforcements.
Yeah, they just came into the last Warren group here, and it looks like they're going to try to push through. They've come out of the territory. If you're on Artista, you can. He's kind of pushing a little bit over here, not all the way. I would expect to see a little bit harder push from this group.
Oh wow, I thought he was about to get wrapped then. Nah, he's fine. Blue Army are just to the south of him, but for now,
Well, he's got
Artista's
the entire other
comfortable.
group of raid too. Like
Yeah.
he came in with that group that we saw there, and it just with the amount of pressure they've already put on Last Warn, you'd think they'd want to finish them off. As long as they keep both Last Warn and BA here in some form, they can re-gear, come back, and try again. If they can finish off one, they'll have the forces to finish off both.
Yeah, this is such a weird back and forth. Like, I don't know. Raider using the territory perfectly to their advantage. Like the layout, the fact that it's level 6, and that's a massive deletion on the eastern side there.
Oh, no.
That could have been a lot more painful than it just was. I thought that was going to be a full wipe. I saw the Alva bows just piercing through that clump with the Camland. But fortunately for Raid, they have some very quick-fingered support and healer players on their side. Looks like it's back to where it began. Just back and forth, west and east. I'm going to carry on hopping around to make sure we're not missing any of the PoE and Monkey Surf AAA content.
Yeah, I'm hopping around and trying to see what's going on. So far, Monkey seems to be just running around in circles, and same can be said for PoE.
Yep. If you want to hop on, it's Pull Up. He is fully engaged with
I'll
Sloth
head over
outside the territory in San Mount San. This could be a bit more back and forth action than just watching the territory in the other zone.
I'll keep an eye on both. So whatever one you're casting, I'll keep a better eye on the other one to make sure that if anything interesting happens, we can report on that as well. But it
Alrighty.
looks like you're right. There's a pretty big engagement here by GMLS onto Sloth, but over the wall, and Albion does not have ladders yet.
No, I think they were just trying to get some slow-moving sloth members. But look at a wild spinner just comes out of nowhere like a Beyblade, and just knocks away EOS. And I was surprised Sloth didn't hit him with a flank here. Like they had a massive group of reinforcements coming in, but it looks like EOS are maybe pulling back all the way to the castle. And yeah, it looks like Sloth, are they chasing out the turret? Let me check. No, Sloth are just letting them mount up and leave.
I don't know.
Finally, Sloth notices that GMLS are fully rotated towards the castle, and they mount up and try and chase them. Don't know if we're gonna get another round here. But EOS currently own the castle, so Sloth got a lot of work to do. Well,
Don't they
that
just
happens.
get points now?
Yeah, point rotation just happened, so what is it? How many points does this castle give? A whopping 90 season points for that rotation.
Seems like they're looking for something else in addition. Huh.
Yeah. I think they're just waiting for Sloth to try and come at them. But we've watched Sloth try and siege this castle before from EOS, and it's not good.
By the way, I just remembered that yesterday we were watching the guys in the Avalonian roads defend their homeland, and I think we should check up on them.
I'm trying to get over there, Bogul, into Seton and Odysseus, and I can't get to that zone.
Try the copy paste that I linked in chat without the dashes.
I did.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not getting there.
No. What was that guy's name from yesterday?
Not online.
Oh,
Yep, I'm going to Seton Odetium. Odetum. No Odetium, just Odetum.
oh, I just actually got teleported there on top of somebody. Wait, is this the right zone?
Nope.
I ended up in a totally different Avalonian zone where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hideouts under construction.
I think that's the one.
No,
No,
they're not under
that's a
construction.
different
They're
one.
all available to be attacked at 18 UTC. It's the difference with hideouts. They all will appear to be.
No.
Oh no, you're right. That is all under construction.
Yep.
Seton Odetum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 under construction. Oh, and a big engagement over here. If you go back to the squad fight, guys.
Alrighty, hopping on over back onto King Mojo. Or
Half of these guys are at half health. Maybe we'll see if they can get a full engagement over the wall once again. A couple of raid guys went down as well. Nice bomb over the wall as you see some corpses right now from Mojo's perspective.
yeah, he's been really liking this style of play when it comes to territory attacks lately. He'll back off, like he'll tell the boys to back off, and then they'll let the rage or whoever's in the territory loot the bodies that he just killed, and then on the next rotation quickly pop his sprints and go for a big massive bomb over the wall and hope the camlan and range DPS connect. But it looks like raid may be giving up here. They are back on pretty much the tower itself, and that is a level 6 mage defending that tower. So good luck to Last Warn and Blue Army trying to take that mage down. It's going to be a long one. I just got told action is now fully engaged with GMLS. Echo Silence, its pull-up is outside of the castle now. And Sloth have ran back into... Actually, no. GMLS are advancing over. And I believe...
This Mojo fight is... I mean, it's big, but it's surprising how long everybody just stays up, no?
Yeah,
is that-
they're
or that's
doing a
just-
really good job of keeping everybody alive with the defensives, but it's very hard to engage fully when you're not committing.
Hmm.
And neither side is really committing. One is just throwing things over the wall, and the other one is refusing to come out of the castle. Or territory, if you will.
The same thing's happening with GMLS. And
Who do you
Sloth.
have? Which guy are you on?
It's pull up. It's like, oh, finally Sloth had mounted it, and they are charging towards its pull up. Its pull up's backline nearly just got deleted there, nearly got caught off guard. And look at this, Sloth steamrolling in with the battle mounts. If they would actually get some more players on foot, they may have just caught the whole entire club. Nice cam land on the front line here.
Well, no,
Not
don't
gonna be
catches
enough.
one guy.
Here we go. It's pull up.
There's
Looking for an
some
engagement.
cam lands in the other
Nice soul
direction, though.
scythe.
Look at that. Double cam land into some follow-ups, some knock-ups. At least 2 or 3 are going to go down from there. But they have to return before the overwhelming forces just run over them like a wave. Good uses of their time there. Get a few kills. Pull out. Don't lose a lot of your own. But Rambo the Pacifist might go down there. He's a little over.
Yeah, look at this. Sloth coming in from the southwest side. Perfect cam land
nice
engagement.
clock.
Brimstone
That's an
connecting.
engagement.
Deleting Echo of Silence's front line. And look at this. GMLS retreating all the way back into the safety of the castle walls. And that was a nice play by Sloth.
It was a really good catch. They did a nice wrap. Great catch into the midline of a fleeing force. Well done. Well done by Sloth. We often make fun of them for their poor engagements, but that was a good one.
Yep, and look at those members getting picked off, just looting those corpses on the ground just outside the castle. And
Speaking of picked off, Mojo has moved into the center with the mage here, and now it looks like Raid is getting picked off on the tower.
rest in peace, Raid. Well, they did pretty well considering they're up against 2 different guilds.
And surrounded. Yeah,
And
it's completely
surrounded.
And now Mojo goes in with a nice dive, and 5, 6, 7 Raid go down. This is really the end for Raid. They really need to either get out or bank. Something needs to happen here because they're not going to survive if they just continually get hit time and time again by this blue army force.
Yeah,
And Last Warren as well from the other side, who are just dove in and stayed too long. There's some dead LW guys. Quite a few of them.
I love the whisper. So I'm getting whispered, I believe, by a Sloth member telling me the action in San Martin. He's like, "We smashed GMLS Echo of Silence, GG, faux caps," in my whispers right now. Bless him.
Nice.
He's loving it. He is
As
absolutely
long as
loving
they're
it.
having a good time, right?
Yep.
I
mean,
found
Echo-
Artista running away on a mammoth.
Echo
But
of
he's just
Silence,
by himself.
definitely not. Is Artista? Yeah, Artista. I doubt they'll try and kill Artista for the mammoth.
Hmm.
I reckon that was just a bit of friendly play, to be honest, to try and quell the rage from members about getting crap content. Crap content.
It's always so annoying to figure out whether or not stuff like fights are real. And
Yeah. How? have no
Talking
idea.
about fights that are real, if you want to hop onto a Momono, he's dismounted, about to engage onto PoE CIR's front line here. CIR coming in mounted, does connect some members with his soul scythe. They're going to get instant dismounted, and now we're going to have another full battle here. Scoretel wrapping around on the northwest side, coming in thick and fast onto Elevate's. Pretty much, they have no line at the moment, and the Brimstone's connecting. The Permafrosts are landing. Scoretel is going to get deleted on the northeast side. CIR, though, coming around from the southwest. Fresh off their cooldowns, nice camline clump onto the front line. Momono's a little bit of trouble here.
He's in big
And
trouble
those
here.
melees are chomping away at his front line.
They're getting overwhelmed here. They need to figure out something, either a regroup or a choke or something. They did get the choke advantage a little bit there, as you saw the return pushing off the PoE guys.
Look
but
at this.
Dirty pull from the backside.
Relevant just sliding in with the 5-man bomb squad and just deleting Elevate's clump there, and now Elevate trying to focus on that bomb squad while trying to focus on CIR and Skoitao on their northwest side. They're going to get rid of this bomb squad, opening up the southeast side of the map here. It's actually a nice little opening for them. Works quite well. They do have the pond to the eastern side and quite a big cliff to their west. So they have time to maneuver and use that choke point to their advantage. They're going to get Camland onto the front line. Not enough damage coming out, though, from Skoitao. And look at this, Rage Control just getting melted. But the return comes in to Camland connecting onto Momono and the front line. They're going to be able to stabilize for this engagement. Rage Control, though, looking to get a deletion, but it's just not happening. One Punch Man also arriving on the field to work alongside Elevate on the northeast side. I believe they just wiped out the attacking forces of Skoitao, I believe that was on the northeast side, or it could have been Rage Control. But Elevate using that to their advantage here. One Punch Man players not playing with name tags on as they drop an Icicle and a Wind Wall.
As you do when you have that kind of ping, you know.
Yep, and it looks like Momono and the boys looking for a return engagement.
Oh,
nice clump there, dragging that Camland directly into your Zerg. That's what you want to do. Not really. Avalonian Hammer engagement onto Momono on the front line. It's going to be a full deletion.
House.
Oh my god,
no.
Momono does get a heal, though. He's going to be able to survive that engagement. His front line isn't, though. He is at the front, very lonely. Gets connected again with another Avalonian Hammer engagement. But CIR are on cooldowns with their DPS. He's going to be able to walk out of that okay. Nice offensive inertia ring there by Knife Day on the Grovekeeper. But Momono's looking for a return engagement to the southwest. He's going to get clumped again with the Avalonian Hammer on this choke point. And is he going to push through that? I don't know. He's looking for something. Right looks like PoE very low on the southeast side. I believe
they're wrapping around in two different directions. You see them very high on the northeast and southeast. So it's you expect them to kind of pull some kind of maneuver to wrap around these guys, maybe hit them hammer and anvil style. I don't know.
But what I do know is Momono and the boys in Elevate are doing a superb job stabilizing these massive engagements that they're taking. They are losing members, but they're able to stabilize and keep their men alive for the best part of this ZVZ. And
they still have a 23% debuff. And if you go over to the west, the northwest here, there's another big engagement.
Yeah,
One Punch Man into the back line of PoE here. So that's why we saw Syndic and Crimson Imperium Reborn go north. But Dutch Squad, Rage Control, CIR, currently engaging with One Punch Man.
Yeah, but look at this. Another group, Rage Control coming in on the southwest side of Momono now. They're going to get clumped up. Nice play by Momono, dragging the Camland. That's pretty much the opening play there for Rage Control. That whole engagement was pretty much scuffed there. Momono dragging that Camland away. Great play. And now Momono's right in the back line with his Soul Scythe, playing super aggressive onto Rage Control. CIR, though, I saw them on the northwest side of my screen. Looks like they're going to be rotating, and I believe they're going to use that little valley just to the south of Momono. I think he's already read it. Surfer able to stop that attack, actually, it seems. Looks like Surfer engaging onto Elevate.
Nope.
What are they doing?
That's not...
It's the wrong side, sir. You're fighting the wrong people.
Are they?
Yes.
Did you get
Unless
that memo?
Syndic's paid Dominant off, I don't think that's going to happen, though.
From the last two engagements just a little while ago? Like 15 minutes ago?
No, I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Name tags
I just think people are playing with their name tags off.
Yep. A little bit better performance, you know.
Yeah.
Except for in ZVZs.
Nah, they fixed that.
I know. It doesn't help at all in ZVZ.
No. What does help, though, is that Cleric Cal once again saving Momono from pretty much insta-death as he soaked up some of those Brimstone engagements here. Look at this. He is below half HP. He is in the back line, throwing out offensive Soul Scythes onto Rage Control, trying to line up some of these engagements for his team here. And
full Rambo mode here. He's going, like...
Elevator going ham.
He's going
Shame
ham.
about their backline that's current combat learning. They do get clumped up by the Avalonian Hammer. Perfect Camland. Defensives are out, though. No follow-up damage from Rage Control on those clumps. Damnation onto the front line, though. That's going to force Elevate just to slow down their pressure just for a little bit. It looks like that's not going to happen. Another massive Soul Scythe raining down onto Rage Control's front line. And it's going to get deleted. I can't see much because I'm seeing spam through say chat from Momono. Let me turn off my speech bubbles real quick. If I'm
Yeah, you
having
can't have the
trouble,
speech
his
bubbles
members
on.
are definitely having trouble with that.
There's a lot. There's a lot
Yeah.
of spam there.
Yeah.
This is the wrong way.
I can't see anything. Look at this though.
By the way,
comeback.
I found the zone that we were trying to get to from yesterday, the Avalonian Roads zone with the Glorreiche Sammler with Sorry against Tree, and the Sorry guys are just about lost their next shield on their hideout. It's at 2%.
F in the chat.
The Tree guys and apparently a bunch of other friends managed to plant like 5 different new hideouts in that zone.
Oof. Bogul.
Yikes.
That sounds rough.
And
Also,
there it
what
goes.
sounds rough is what's going on over here. It's pull-up getting pushed off by Sloth, and now there's a big engagement into their back line. The follow-up is real, and now Sloth is getting the command to actually attack, and they're deleting Echo of Silence.
Oh wow. Yeah, its pull-up just went down. Let me try and find us another tank.
Good luck.
Yep. Wow, look at this. Its pull-up just went down, and I just hopped into free roam to the west, and literally all of GMLS just mounted up. Well, tried to mount up, and they
they're
got
getting
dismounted
caught.
again.
They're getting caught.
Yeah, they're fleeing. They have no shot caller left. They don't know what to do now.
They haven't gotten the word. You can hop on Rapids. We've seen Rapids before.
Yep. He's on the Eagle for Sloth, Spider Gang.
Figure we'll give Spider Gang a little bit of credit here, as they did win that engagement pretty thoroughly. It took a while, but they engaged, rolled over, and won. And now they're just doing a cleanup.
Yep. I guess for the future, Sloth they now know that if they just kill one person, they can make the whole of GMLS run away and leave their zone.
Well, now everybody knows that because you
Yeah.
just said it on TV.
Happens.
See what Momono's
sorry,
doing
it's
here. Momono
pull-up.
is getting some people regrouped over here in Dry Vein Oasis. They are demounted once again and turning. Oh, as I say that, they're turning so they can all mount up together. They're mounted now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye, monkey.
Wait, what zone were they in?
Dry Vein Oasis.
Okay, Syndic and the boys are
And now they're
dismounted.
demounted again, and Syndic is on top of them. Well, not Syndic himself, but CIR is on top of them,
Yep.
as is Sun. They have demounted, and they are regrouping to engage with CIR.
Yeah,
And
Momono.
it's
right
either
in
one
the
way
thick
or
of it.
another. They're either going to be engaged on, or they're going to engage. So here comes the turn. The first toss out.
It looks like it's just going to be a very impactful engagement.
Whoa!
That
Monkey just got
Avalonian
ripped.
hammer is just destroying Elevate
Did you
at
just
the
see
moment.
that? How many of them? 6?
Yeah, that was a lot of their front line as well. That's going to be rough. If they need to start kiting and they haven't got a lot of their front line left, it's GG. I mean, Momono's been playing like a god with that Soul Scythe, but you need those Grovekeeper tanks with those inertia rings to stop the kite. I mean, look at that.
And
One
this is
inertia
gonna
ring
be
and that
rough.
was it on that. And CIR able to pretty much walk right over the top of Elevate here. Nice
it.
clump, nice deletion. Permafrost does land.
Just
Momono's
Momono
still
and his ice block.
hanging in there with his Cleric Cow, trying to get
He's
back
got
to
a
his
couple of
healers.
friends left. He's going to get a reset here. He'll be able to continue to shot call for a little bit longer. And that's why you use the ice block right there when you're shot calling. You know who could have used that? It's pull-up.
Yep. Look at this. Hammer and Sickle now joined in the fight as well. Momono is
Oh,
looking for some
big
heals.
engagement there. Who's even hitting them? There can't be that many Elevate left. And yet there are, because they just got a nice clump of CIR there, but not enough as Momono goes down.
You know
and
who
that's going to
also
be
got
the
a
same
nice
situation.
clump of PoE there?
Who?
Hammer and Sickle, because they're
Oh,
outside
okay.
of Alliance.
Great.
And they just engaged from the west onto the east.
That's
And I
what
just
that
hopped
was.
on
Okay.
Mac the Puck because he cleans up some of the remaining members of
Of
Elevate.
PoE. Sorry, what?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I was wondering how all those guys from CIR were falling. I was like, there can't be enough Elevate here.
Yeah, I know. I was like trying to read the tags as they're like all clumped up, and I was like PoE and PoEL. Okay, that's why.
Guys, I know we say it. at least 7 times a show. Play with name tags on, or look at capes.
Yeah. Please.
Though I guess, Robin, for all those guys who say if you just remove name tags in the out zone, except for people in alliances, it would get people to join alliances more regularly. Like, no, everybody would adapt.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of guys in your alliance who play like they already have name tags off. Just imagine if you turned them off.
A Big Banana was actually just hammering away at the Nightmare hideout, and it looks like they failed their attack here, as they're mounting up and moving away from it. It was 3 out of 4. It's probably going to reset as they have under a minute remaining. Going to be a failed attack here by the One Punch Man group on this hideout in this zone. It looks like all objectives are pretty much done. It is 20 minutes past.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like everyone is starting to head back home. A Big Banana and the boys are heading southeast towards the portal again. Syndic just coming off the win versus Elevate, just securing those loot bags, and he's probably going to head home as well. King Mojo and the boys are back in their hideout, and I believe its pull-up is also done.
Well, he was sent back
died.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, he's already back. His men are already back in the hideout. So
Syndic is doing a little bit of a tower diving here.
okay.
Got Blink 187. Good job, Blink.
And Dominant is also outside his hideout, ready to end his trip. Oh. No. Mhm.
Yeah, he's done. He looked done. to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
maybe.
he's done. PoE are in the map, but they're literally just running past the hideout going southwest back home. And on that note, Shozen,
Yeah.
I believe
You don't want to watch. You don't want to watch Syndic clean up this last group on the tower.
Wait, what? Let me have a look.
I have something we could talk about that just got posted on the forums.
Oh.
Oh,
It's an invitation to a public playtest for
What?
the faction warfare rework.
Oh. What?
Oh,
Do we
what?
have news to talk about in the show finally, Bogul? Yeah.
There's not much there yet. There's
Okay.
not much
Alright.
there yet. It's just I think it's just the announcement, but there's no details yet. There's
The
no
announcement of a future announcement.
It
I love
looks like
announcements
that.
of announcements.
I can show that on screen. Give me a second.
Yeah, do that.
It's just they're excited about the rework, of course, the faction warfare rework, and on January 16th there will be
1830.
a
Do you think we could
playtest.
show that for the ZBZ show?
Saturday? Okay, it's January 16th.
We're gonna have
Probably
to look at the
not.
schedule.
Probably
no.
not.
No, you can't. We can't because we have 20 versus 20 crystals at
19 and 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, that is some interesting news while everybody's watching. Maybe mark that in your calendar. Faction Warfare playtest. Okay.
I'm excited about it. I want to participate, but apparently I'm going to be busy. Bogle, why do they... I need to participate in this faction warfare thing.
I mean, apparently it's just equip free gear and go sort of a thing.
Yeah, just like real faction warfare.
Subject to change and will update as more information gets finalized. So this is literally the announcement for the announcement.
One
My
thing.
favorite kind of announcement.
One little bit of snippet from that from the post itself. That you remember when the initial teaser came out for this, and then Robin said during the video that yellow zones will not be full loot PvP anymore for faction. It looks like the backlash hasn't affected their vision of the update, because it still says no, fights are restricted to yellow zones only, and they are not full loot.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe I don't know.
Oh, we have to do something to talk about. Okay. Okay.
Now we got some politics and drama. All right. Full show incoming in 20 minutes?
Not just about faction warfare. No, we have our daily show talking about the news of last week, and we are due to some sort of trying to figuring out together as to what the current world politics are at the beginning of
Don't put that
2020.
on me. Don't put that on me. I don't know if I can complete that.
At least we will haggle or hang our way through a Reddit post and then insert some of our own information and try to see what we can deduct from the current state of the world.
Okay. No, that sounds much more okay. That sounds much more accomplishable. If you were telling me I needed to sort out the alliance situation in just 25 minutes here, okay. But no, I think we're in 20 minutes we go live, right, guys? AO Daily Show. Okay. Well, we will be just hang out for another 20 minutes. I will be starting the raffle a little bit early today. So probably about 10 minutes from when you guys are hearing this, there will be a raffle. And I'll pull it as soon as the show starts to reward those who are like, you know what? I'm going to stick it out and hang out and chat with these other guys. Pretty cool. Sound good, Bogul?
Sound good.
All right. Robin, thank you for showing up and doing another ZVZ with us. We will see you Saturday.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.
See you.